Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm actually doing a voiceover intro today once again, but if you guys would like to see how to get this makeup look that I'm wearing, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay primer potion, and to even out the discoloration on my eyelids, I'm using the Kat Von D concealer. And so the shadows apply evenly. I'm taking the white matte shade in the Carli Bybel palette. The first eyeshadow I'll be taking is this light/darkish brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to be sweeping this in my crease, and this is going to be my transition shade. I am using the Morphe 35OM palette. I feel like I've been using this in my past tutorials so much, but I seriously love this palette so much. It's like so perfect for every day, and I'm a warm tones type of girl, so this is right up my alley. But I promise next tutorial I'll change it up. Taking this cool tone brown eyeshadow, I'm going to apply this right in my crease, kind of creating a cut crease, but I really just want to give more depth to my crease. And I'm applying this with a slanted brush, and then I'm going to be blending it with a smaller blending brush. You want to make sure you always blend just so everything looks more smoothly and there isn't any harsh lines. And I'm going to be doing the same thing to the other eye and going back and forth with this color and the blending as well. Going back with that color we used in a transition shade, I'm just going to make sure everything is well blended. Taking the Cinema Secrets eyeliner sealer and taking this rose gold eyeshadow from the Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to be placing this all over my eyelid. The reason why I'm using this eyeliner sealer is just so the shadow applies more pigmented and a little bit more metallic-y. It does appear a little bit more gold on camera than what it is in person. It's just such a unique rose gold, but the rose doesn't pick up as much on camera. But I'm just basically applying this all over my eyelid with a flat brush, and I'm kind of slightly cleaning through the crease. And going back with the blending brush, I'm just making sure everything is well blended, since there is kind of a little harsh line, but we don't want it to look like there's a line in between the crease and our eyelid. Taking the NYC liquid eyeliner in black, I'm just going to be doing a wing today. And it's kind of hard to explain how I do my eyeliner, but I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys watch. I'm going to be curling my eyelashes for some lift, and I'm going to apply a coat of Benefit's They're Real Mascara. And I'm going to be prepping them for some lashes, and today once again I'm using my Flutter lashes in Slayla. They're honestly hands down the best eyelashes, and I've been using them ever since I got them. They're just so beautiful. And just on top, to hide the eyelash band, I'm applying some eyeliner. Moving on to the face, to prime my skin, I've been using the Skindinavia primer spray, which is bomb by the way. And to hide my pores, I go ahead and use the Benefit Porefessional. For foundation today, I am mixing the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation and also this Maybelline Matte+Poreless one. I really like how both of these work together combined, because the Maybelline one gives me kind of like that luminosity, as opposed to just wearing the Kat Von D one. It makes me look a little bit too flat, and I'm going to be buffing this in with a Real Techniques buffing brush. To hide my under eye circles, I'm using the NYX Color Correcting Concealer in the shade Light. I go ahead and apply this with the brush and then just work it in. Since it is a salmon tone, it's really going to help cover the dark circles and prevent them from peeking through with my concealer. And for concealer, I'm going in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. And I'm going to let this sit for a good 5 minutes, or maybe even like 3, because I just love the way it looks once it sets in. And I feel like this prevents my concealer from creasing as well. Then I just go ahead and blend it into my skin. Using the RCMA translucent powder, which I love, I'm going to be baking in my concealer. This also helps keep your makeup locked in. I seriously love doing this, even if it's for a daily basis. And whatever powder is left on the cap, I just go ahead and sweep this on my cheek area. And meanwhile I let this sit in for a good 5 minutes, I go ahead and fill in my eyebrows off camera because I really need to get them done. After the 5 minutes have passed, I just go ahead and sweep this powder off. To bronze, I've been using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. It is such a good bronzer. I seriously love this. And also to kind of sculpt out my cheekbones. So I just go ahead and take this underneath my cheekbones, on the sides of my temples, underneath my jawline. And I also use this to contour my nose. Taking the Makeup Revolution palette, I'm taking this ashier tone contour color, and I'm placing this right underneath my cheekbones and also on my jawline just to give me more depth, and then I'm also going to be blending this out. Taking some of that Hoola bronzer on a slanted, fluffier brush, I'm applying this to the sides of my nose to make it appear slimmer. For blush, I'm using the BH Cosmetics 10 color blush palette, and I'm taking this pinky mauve shade and applying this on my cheeks with a stippling brush for more of that airbrush look. Taking that same contour palette, I'm now taking the highlight shade and I'm showing you guys what I've been using recently. This highlight is so bomb, and this palette was only like $10 or $5. I can't remember because Ulta had a bomb ass deal. But can you guys see that? I am seriously obsessed with this highlighter. It is so good. But I'm taking a different brush just to blend everything out, just so I don't have like a harsh highlight line. But I am drowning in this highlighter because it is highlighting season. Yes, give it to me. So I'm also applying this on the tip of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. Going back to that dark brown shade we used in our crease, I'm applying this to my lower lash line, and I'm keeping this as close to my lash line as possible just to make them appear fuller. And I'm going to be blending this out. And taking the second highlight shade in the Carli Bybel palette, I'm placing this on my inner corners. And with the white matte shade we applied all over our eyelids at the beginning, I'll be placing this on my brow bone. Taking the Benefit They're Real mascara, I'm applying some to my bottom lashes to make my eyes appear bigger. And then I'll be setting my brows in place with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is hairspray for your eyebrows. I seriously love it. Moving on to the lips, I'm applying the Italia lip liner in the shade Mauve, and I'm slightly overlining my lips. And I'm also going to be filling them in with this lip liner. And taking NYX Cosmetics matte lipstick in the shade Tea Rose, I'm going to be applying this all over my lips. And for that metallic-y lipstick that is very popular right now, I've just been using this Carli Bybel palette, taking that highlight shade and also the golden eyeshadow and applying this to the center of my lips and going over top with Buxom's lip gloss. And then once the lip gloss is on, I just apply a little bit more highlighter. And to set my makeup in place, I finish it off with the Skindinavia Finishing Makeup Spray. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.